like it's not broken, it's dinged, right?
It
So
is.
now it's like the enamel on the tip. Like it's not something I would sell because like the gold plating on it has a chip in it now. So now I can't sell it, right? It's not like the pen like fell apart and, split in two pieces. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But so the other
Oh, and isn't
thing.
that the point of the weights to have the gazebo lift and move, not lift and move? Oh my goodness. All right.
No way. The parent was right there. I know. I would not have done that. In all honesty, it's bad manners on the parents'
Yeah.
part. Me, our child, yell out his name, even though
Yeah.
you guys probably already know
I've said his name on screen.
it. He has dropped
It's
things
Mikey.
before, and I've always picked them up and looked at them, and I've asked because he did break something in a store once. I think it was like Hobby Lobby or something. It fell off.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, do I need to pay for that? And she's like, no, it happens all the time. And I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, if he broke
It'd
it.
be one, it's like I wouldn't have made her pay for it anyway, but it'd just be nicer as like a human being to be like,
ask.
oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, is it okay to, anything, right? Say something.
Glanced at it, looked at it.
Nothing.
It just
Nothing. That's the crappy part.
In the future, though, if we're gonna be on the concrete where we were, I think because the mallet got smashed, because the pen got smashed.
That's great. Yeah, Owen. I hope not to be in a situation that windy. That's for sure. He's talking about like the gazebo being moved with the weights on it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Agreed.
So yes, there's so many things I could do to make it harder, right, to not view anything, but this is not the point, right? Again, I wouldn't have made her pay for anything, right? I wouldn't make anybody pay for anything. It's fine.
It's acknowledging that.
It's
oh my gosh, I'm
acknowledging that
sorry
something happened. Yeah.
Can I do anything to fix this?
Right.
Or, oh my gosh, this got dinged. I'm so sorry. Even here, oh my gosh, my kid dropped this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to put it back out. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
So.
But
those were like the worst points of the day, and yet they're still not even that bad. Right?
Sure.
It's a big whatever. Like if I broke the pen, like if it yeeted off when I was doing something, like whatever. It's, you know what, I lost it. Oh well. Right? We can make another one. It's fine. It's not a $300 pen. It's a $35 pen, which is an arbitrary price that we put on something based on our time. It's really what, $4 in materials at the most. It's not going to kill us.
No,
it's fine.
So. But it was still like cringeworthy.
Yeah, it's just cringe.
It's
just like the behavior. The adult behavior is cringe.
There were so many questionable. That was just like the gist.
So TSA would pay for it? Yeah, Owen saying.
Thanks.
Can you send your kid to break some of my stuff?
Humans
are the worst people. By definition, we are the worst and the best people.
So yes and no. Also, it's what humans raised you a little bit too, right? Manners come from somewhere, I think, in my opinion.
That's right, Greg. Yeah, I wouldn't make them pay for it, but it's like offering to, or just acknowledging, or even just apologizing and not even offering to pay for it. It's just like an acknowledgement that something happened, right? The other thing of like knowing it happened, like I know you know it happened, right? And yet you're just blatantly ignoring it. So
yep. Oh yeah.
I should start screaming. It's a $450 pen.
Oh my god.
Way cool. I'll just put candy on the ground next time, right? Just like, here, have some candy.
Candy. Actually, no, we did talk about this. We're gonna bring like a rug or something if we're in the same area of the same concrete, because this one we're doing for the rest of the summer.
Right. We're like,
what the hell?
Yep. It's like the door's open. You guys are out here.
She is so senile right now. I can't even with her.
The cat decided to join. Hey, where's Deepsy should be here.
Is Deepsy here?
Deepsy wanted to see the cat.
She's out here. She's 17 and she forgot this is the part of the house she belongs in. Oh my god.
She is confused.
What is she doing? Meow meow.
She is confused.
Come here.
So.
Oh my god.
Summary for the day. Right.
Oh, we're gonna put the rug. Next time we're gonna put a rug down.
We're gonna see if we can do an inside indoor-outdoor rug.
Yeah. Something like that. Those little plastic.
Try and help the drop situation.
Yeah, because it's not just the pens. It's the mallet. It could be the rings or the wire stuff dings. Like there's so many things.
I mean, it's not gonna help if they're anyway. Whatever. We'll see
What
if we
the-
can do something about that.
You
She's
pick
just wandering around. She's fine.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm gonna put her in the house.
Cat.
That's what an old cat looks
This
like.
is what an old cat looks like. Anybody
Old
and everybody. She looks
and
old,
bony.
right?
She's old and bony. Frogs are tripping hazards. Oh, that's true. Could be. Could be a tripping hazard.
There you go. See the camera?
Especially with all the alcohol. We do have insurance though, so I guess it's not worth the $35 pen though.
No one likes to claim on their. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Thank you.
oh, she's gonna try and jump.
Well, that's because she realizes she wants to be inside.
She doesn't want to be held.
Oh, that too. We don't normally leave that door open,
Right.
but I would never in a million years would have expected her to come out.
Have the dogs out here.
Just in general, she never comes outside like that.
Dogs are tripping hazards. Try foraging around them and chickens.
Oh,
No
the
thanks.
chickens. That's cool.
All right. So final summary for the day.
It was a very good experience. We need to figure out a different setup in the actual tents.
Nobody cares about that. They want to know money.
It was a good day.
No, I'll tell them. I told
We
them.
sold all the
We
things.
sold all the things.
But
Okay.
you know what? Before you get to the money, because I know they're waiting on the money. Wait,
Oh, God.
wait. This is good. This is the best. This is the best part that anybody.
We'll have her unbox the next thing, guys.
No, this is the best part about it. Okay, anybody that makes anything, so important. The validation that comes with people picking up your thing, saying this is so cool. You made it. I want to buy it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is so cool. You made this. I love it. I'm going to buy it. This is amazing. That is the best part. The money, obviously, now we get to buy more things and pay bills, but
Right.
I love what you made. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's super, super cool.
I actually had a lady tell me I wasn't charging enough for my wallets.
Yep.
She pulled me aside and said, "You're not charging enough for these." And I was like, "I know, but I really just want to sell them because I don't want to make them again."
The wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, "But you're really not charging enough." And I'm like, "No, I just want them gone." Yes, the validation is worth it more than the money.
Honestly,
Go ahead. You.
all right, I'm gonna respond to your comments in just a minute, but yeah, so I will say, so the table is $30 every market, right? So it's a really inexpensive market for us.
Yes.
It's a 5-minute drive away, so
Yeah.
it's super close, super cheap.
Yes.
honestly.
It's $30 a market, or if you start and do the whole year every Sunday.
$25.
Every Sunday from it starts
It's
Memorial Day
$25
weekend.
if you do every weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it goes until the end of October, so it's a long one.
Okay. So yeah, so we made $600, 600 and a couple dollars past that. So $600 in sales that day, and then I have a mallet and we have a little wallet keychain thing ordered. So like another
Yeah.
$70 in sales, $72 in sales there.
Great.
So really good day. I mean, the
Can't
first time we
complain.
only did about 265, I want to say, in sales. And
Yeah.
that was a $40 table plus another donation of an item.
Right.
So this was a much more effective day, right, for
the
us.
ones where they make you donate an item in too, that just
Yeah, I mean it's a different thing, right? And it was 2 months prior.
right.
So
Okay, so now what are the other questions? Yes, validation.
so no, I was gonna say about definitely not time for retirement, right? We can talk about tent setup. Actually, tent setup's really easy, TSA. And we did talk about tent setup.
No,
like-
I said that we would do it differently, and you're like, just get to the money.
Oh, okay.
We would do it differently.
The only thing we'll do different is put a carpet down, or put a
Well,
rug
no,
down.
the other corner where we had the bags, we're gonna try to shift that around because it's
Oh.
an empty corner that we ended up standing in front of the
Right.
bags that were made because that was the open space.
Right. So we're still gonna play around with the overall setup of like the tables in the booth,
And,
and
like
we
a
had
checkout
hanging
station.
and like a checkout station. So I'm gonna be building like a podium type thing to have a checkout station. So we're still gonna be playing around with that, right? And definitely modifying, levels of where we have some things placed on tables or how we have them set up. And I pay attention to all of that, right? And that's why I was asking you, Owen. I'm like, have you done any experimentation with levels or like moving things around? I know that your wares are more streamlined, right? But looking at your overall setup, you know, you answered it in the fact that like the pen stands don't stay stable up on the shelving that you have, but I would be curious that if you could swap it, would you get more focus, right? Because right now you have 3 rows of pendants and then 1 row of pens on the bottom. So I would think the things up top are getting more attention than the things closer to the table. Um, so yeah, it was definitely a good day monetarily, and
Owen was saying that somebody else said to him too that things should cost more. But I agree with you, Owen. Like the wallets I was selling were $20.
yeah,
They probably took more time than $20.
and we sold
But you
0.
can we sold 0, but also you can buy a wallet at Target for less.
Right. That's not the thing that you should think about, because you can buy a pen for less, you can buy a bag for less, a purse for less, a ring for less. Like,
Sure.
like that's not necessarily it, right?
But I just don't
Um,
like making. I don't want to sell them anymore.
Yeah.
They're way too much.
Yeah,
I
and if
can
you don't
make
want
a
to make
bag.
them,
I can make a bag and sell it for twice or 3 times as much as the wallet, and the wallet took twice as much time as the
right.
bag.
Yeah, and if you don't like making it, you don't make it, right?
But you're
That's the
right.
thing.
There's like that sweet spot where you don't want it to be too hard to sell.
Thank you guys for reinforcing what I tell her all the time. Target
I know Target is not competition. I know.
So
They
so
don't
yeah.
have my cool ass pattern fabric.
So I don't know, right, if this is like, because this is the second weekend, opening weekend was last weekend. I don't know if we'll do this every time we go all summer, because we're going all the way through the end of October, and in October we are doing every weekend.
Almost.
Oh,
We have
no, we're doing we're doing 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5
Stop
weekends in
licking me,
October. I
please.
forgot it's a long month.
Licking me.
Yeah. But a lot above, it makes you look high end. Oh yeah, I mean like the people I mean we sold 3 bags, right? We sold 3 bags to one person.
Yeah.
I mean it's like
She didn't bat an eye either.
she did
She's
not
like,
bat an eyelash. She was just like,
oh, that's cool.
she's
You
like,
want
oh,
that
that's cool. You want that one? Like she bought one for her and her 2 daughters or something. Like no problem. Like, oh, you want that? Yeah. Well, yeah, but she's like, I'm buying. And it's like, okay. So it's like they just took 3, and I was like, it's gonna be
I think the seller
160 or
was-
whatever.
The 2 of them are water bottle.
Yeah.
The water bottle bags.
Yeah.
But I was like, she was talking about something else. I was like, and a wine bottle fits perfect in there. And she's like, sold.
Yeah.
She's like, which one do you want? So her and her
Yeah.
daughter got one for wine bottles.
Yeah,
Because it fits perfect in there.
they're water bottle holders that hold Nalgene size things. So yeah, I hope that we do just as effective all summer, right? And I hope we ramp up towards the holidays, right? It'll really.
It is hard to price it
We're
based
still
on materials.
Yeah, I mean, like if we take
And find
materials
that
into
niche,
it,
like,
if we take materials into cost, right, we're still not break even. We've put a lot of money, laid out of money for setup and tables. Like we're still at the point where, if I really crunched all the numbers, we're still way in the red.
oh yeah, well
Right.
because I had to pay for this market all in advance.
Right.
So that was, $300 for all the weekends that we're doing. So we're already like,
Well, not just that, but the tents, the tablecloths, the signage, right?
Yeah.
Any displays that we have.
But I think that's just like startup, because if
Yeah.
you keep at
Yeah, it's like
the
we're at
more
startup cost
seasons,
still.
right, like a business.
Yeah,
still,
and they charge the whole year up front.
They sure did.
They sure did.
And you don't get it back if you don't show up.
Right. So we got our spot, right? And we got our spot on, and they were really good, right? A, it's $30 a day, which is like the cheapest thing we're gonna get anywhere, in my opinion. And B, like we didn't do it every weekend. They didn't even ask us to do it every weekend. We're like, here's what we want to do, and they said, great, here's the total that you got to pay. And we had to show our
Would
stuff
you
and
stop?
provide proof of insurance and all that. But
This is not
other
the
than that, it
proper
was like,
room.
yep, you're in. So that was cool. So I don't necessarily mind that. It's just right now, we're still definitely in the red on the whole venture, right? And let's not forget the $900, the $900 pen order from China that we still.
I can't even.
that we'll
Cannot
have
even
for the
with you on
longest
that
time.
one. I'm glad that we were able to do that, but still, that is just,
As a guest vendor, only $25 for the weekend.
that's nice.
It's nice. Again, I can see it both ways. It's not at all the thing that bothers me, and I'm okay having. I actually like, being locked in, right? Because it's like, what would happen if,
So Says the Owen says it's just slightly less than what he's paying for a 2-day event.
Oh wow. Oh, slightly more? Are you saying
Yeah.
the whole year, or you say no?
Just for the event.
I think he's talking about what we paid for the whole year.
Okay.
Because Owen, that's a really big event, isn't it? Or are you saying that you're paying 20? Yeah, he's saying that the 300 we
the
paid.
whole for the one.
He's saying what we paid for the
weekend.
year is slightly more than what he's paying for a 2-day event in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, and we've seen events like that.
We have one other really big. No, we have two really big ones that are coming up that are like local town
Holy,
festivals.
only a 6-foot table.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope you make bank there, man.
Dang.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, well,
I mean,
Owen's been doing this for years, right? And so he obviously thinks it's worth it to go to that show for that price.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I hope that he does really good this year.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for you.
So what I did want to say earlier, Owen, when you said should you share your totals, that's up to you, of course. But I really think that any of us in the guild or in the makers and crafters community would benefit from kind of being on it, from being critical about what we're doing, right? And be honest with ourselves and with each other, and yeah, sharing this information about what makes a good show, what makes a bad show, what makes an average show, right? It's like, I get it, we can want to be nice about saying, it's like, well, as long as you covered your thing, you made a little more, like sometimes shows are like that, fine. But it'd be nice to have some type of an idea, like if I'm going to do 20 shows this year, how many should I expect to make just above my buy-in on, right? Like, how many should I expect to make 10 times my table cost on? And I understand that it's not going to be a guarantee no matter what you do, but it's like, it'd be nice.
Stop moving your hands so much.
I can't. It's on you. It doesn't matter.
Yay!
You are center of attention now because
Excellent. Get your butt back in the frame. I'm not out here to be
I'm on the side.
Of attention.
I'm on the side of the frame.
Okay, wait. There's a bunch of stuff. Well, that's very nice, TSA, that you do that with when he sells your stuff, that you share that. Half is a lot.
Start of the year, you only turn up to be seen. Make sure people know you're around for gift buying season later.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too. Like, I understand that, a lot of people will say that, the Christmas season, the holiday season is over half of your sales, right?
That's true. Gallery rates. Farmers market for $15. That's awesome. Ours are not like that around here. I wish that they were a little less, but I would say the averages. I've been signing up for a lot of them is between.
Oh, wait, cool. 30, let me get something to show you.
30 to, we're doing one in September at a big park that's a huge festival at the end of the night. It's over Labor Day weekend, and they do fireworks and they do a concert in the park and this whole thing. That one is more expensive. I think that one we're paying $60 for a booth on that one. So they range all over the place. Okay. It's in one of the bins. Probably. We did do a good thing. Wait. Start off, turn up scene. Yes. Rates. The question. Oh, are we gonna be a regular vendor? That's a good question. We had that too. So we made these. Do you see it? I don't know.
Yep. Yeah. If you just put it right in front of the thing.
There. But here.
Nobody saw nothing.
What?
Yeah, show it.
Okay.
That.
Right.
Yes, yes, yes. I told you as a guarantee we would have audio issues
Because he's switching
later.
pages, and we are not set up on all of them.
So
No
this
mic.
is.
My camera.
You guys can hear us now.
Long scenes.
Oh
You can
god.
have the
All right.
cost of the canvas.
Okay. So this is what we handed out as our flyer, right? Which you can see has our schedule for the events that we're planning on being at this year, in addition to our
Yeah.
website, right?
Cool
So.
statement.
Like a lot of people do their card, and I think that it might be beneficial. We should even put our events on our website, so they know where to go. That's something that I'll have to do now.
Yeah.
But
Oh, and we could put our email on here too.
and we should
didn't
put,
have
yeah.
that.
I
We
whipped
should-
that up like
at 1:00 in the morning the night before because we were doing the sign until midnight. Because
exactly.
that's how we roll.
Yes.
Last fucking minutes.
Yes. But events on website is great, but I think events on that little piece of paper is nice
yeah,
too.
I will be doing that now that we have a Facebook page and an Instagram. I can use the Meta Media thing to schedule posts.
Yeah.
So I need to get on top of that too,
Right.
because our booth neighbors were saying that they had posted on all their social. Oh shit! I missed the boat on that one. I should have done that.
Our socials aren't exactly.
I am not. I am
popularity
past the age where I
yet.
give a shit about that. So I am not. I have to think about it and schedule it and like want to do it.
Right.
Not.
This is
my
what I'm
jam.
saying, right? I think like for the people who have done it a lot, right, being honest and not trying to be nice, be a lot like allow some critical feedback about what has gone, what works, what has worked, what hasn't worked. And we can understand the caveats that it's like sometimes going to be area dependent, but
That's a good flyer.
really hates any
Thank you,
promotion
Wood.
of other events.
Yeah,
thanks,
flyer.
Wood.
Yes. Good. Thank you, Owen.
Have one or two. You have to be careful around telling people where else you sell.
Yes, that's true too.
Sure. You know what? And if they care, if we get a complaint, fine. But I think at the moment that.
I think I don't know that they would really, because of it all being in the same community. I don't foresee that being an issue either.
Yeah.
Because they all work together.
It's good advice, right? It's something to think about. Yeah,
it's something to consider, especially if it's not local to like our specific area. If we go elsewhere, they probably will not like us directing them to towns over.
Yep.
Come see us over.
But maybe they don't care, right? I mean,
maybe.
Like, I don't know.
Could be. It's something to consider because you're right. They could be like, you can't hand those out, so we should have a backup plan.
Yeah, I will. I'll make something. Fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right? Give it to the kid. He should do it. He should be doing that while he's sitting there.
I'll go hand out flyers? Is that what somebody said?
Yeah. Up on the mobile to get...
Black.
Yeah.
Black ink on black paper, bold statement. Oh, jeez.
Wow. QR code. Yeah.
Talked a little about gallery rates. I missed that. A QR code. Yes, I could have done a QR code too. It's not a perfect flyer, right? But it's the idea of the schedule was something that I really wanted to put on there to let people know. And like Waycool said, right, one of his most common questions was, how often are you going to be here? And this answers that question and allows you to hand it to them and be like, here's my schedule and my website. Da 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 da. You know, it's really, and not just like, here's my website, my event calendar is on there, right? I don't know. I like it.
However, since the majority of our product was with us.
No, we sold maybe 20 things. We had at least 80 or 100 things on the website to begin with.
I just feel like there isn't as much there now.
Well, there isn't as much there now, and
I know, I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so you're feeling a lot of pressure.
I gotta do all the working. All the pressure.
All right. So, have we successfully lettuced? What do you guys think? Have we... What? What's lettuce?
Yeah. Hype train.
What's a hype train? What's
the
lettucing, right?
What the shit?
See, this is what happens when you aren't in the community and you don't know the colloquialisms. You want me to make the connection? That
it helped to understand what a lettuce.
Chat, should we let Thorns know what lettucing is, or should we just leave her in the dark? Easter egg QR codes.
That's cool.
It's only taken 25 years, but now people finally know what they are for. I will get a QR code on our next flyer, right? Again, I printed those and I cut them.
Yeah, where do you
home,
start
so
with
it's fine.
lettuce? Dark it is. What?
In the dark it is. All right, so I guess Thorns is going to be kept in the dark about lettucing. It's fine.
See if I come out here and bug you all again.
Like hide one in your flyer that takes you to the website and 10% off coupon. Sure. We'll see. Probably not, but
No.
but maybe, right? All right. So
Maybe
now
in like 5 years, more demand.
So now that we've put everybody to sleep or excited or ran them off because it got too late, Thorns is going to show everyone.
I'm like so chill now.
Right. Show everyone how to
now
use
I have
this.
to show everybody how to use
Now you
it.
have to show everybody how to use this device. That's right. Well, I know we can move the camera. But
Right into me. Thank
right into you. All right.
you. Cool.
I think we're
This
fine.
is one ply yarn.
So this is what is this thing?
This is the thing that
The thing.
you were working on
The
for
thing.
months
Yeah.
and swearing about and pissed off and didn't fit right and angrily finally finished and it's beautiful and I love it.
And it is called.
E-spinner.
What does an e-spinner do?
Come on, you're really gonna make it dumb like this? People know.
No.
Come on.
Every time I worked on that fucking thing on screen,
Ugh.
everybody's like, "Cool. What
What
is
is
that?"
Okay. Should
What
we
does
go
that
through the
do?
There's a motor in here. This is
Is this
the,
what Rumpelstiltskin
the
makes
wheel.
gold with?
Yeah. Yes.
Not exactly.
It's an old-fashioned one. I have one like that in the house. the
Also,
eel.
not exactly. He didn't use a spinning wheel. He used a spindle. All of the fairy tales they use spindles.
Old spinning wheels had a
A
spindle.
spindle, right?
To go to the wheel.
Right.
To spin.
Right, but it's not a bobbin. It's not a flyer spinning wheel, which is what like all the modern spinning is.
It's an old school spindle.
You can still technically okay. So yes, it is close. It is a modern version. It is a spinning wheel that spins fibers. into
We don't
threads.
know what an e-spinner is or
An A through D spinner either. Is it like an e-scooter? You guys, please give her all the shit. Please.
Fuck you. Done. I just need to stand up. My butt really hurts.
Yeah.
This stool is the worst.
So.
Okay, e-spinner guys makes yarn. Here, look. Got some one-ply spools. You're gonna see some.
It turns fiber. I'm gonna show them what raw fiber looks like.
Sure, raw fiber.
And raw fiber is called. Is it for spinning e-girls? There you go.
Here you go, fiber.
Stop fighting mom and dad. Oh wait, yeah, right. Way cool might have Way Cool Kid in the car, so.
Oh, sorry.
We need to clean it up for a few minutes.
Sorry. Okay. So this is fiber. This is off a sheep. The stuff I'm using is synthetic. The synthetic wool blend. Yarn.
Did you actually show
blend.
it?
I did. I don't know. I can't see. Here, look. It's from a sheep. Burger really likes
So,
it.
like,
It smells like an animal.
This area here is roughly where, like, right around here is where you'll want to.
Around here. Got it.
Hey, I'm
Right.
trying to teach you.
Right.
You want to
Thank
learn
you,
to stream.
Thank you.
You want to
Thank
learn
you.
to stream.
This is from a sheep. This is a Christmas present from my mom. The sheep
I would
from
say
my
it's a
mom.
Christmas present from the sheep.
Well, I mean, yeah, she bought it. The stuff I'm using today came from Hobby Lobby, and it's a blend of acrylic
Oh,
and wool.
So when is Thorn starting streaming?
Never.
Never.
Not until I know what lettuce is. I gotta know what lettuce is. Then I will start streaming. Needs to know what the lettuce is and what lettuce does.
Well, it grows in the ground and you eat it. I
Yeah.
think people call it salad.
We eat it salad,
Yeah.
like the bunnies.
Yeah.
We have the bunnies that eat it. We
You-
do it for an hour and a half.
Yes, you've been lettucing for an hour and a half.
Okay, so it's just like talking about your experience with things.
Yes, it's talking.
Talking.
Lettucing is talking.
Okay, so I haven't directly been making. Got it. All right, so look, all this fiber turns into yarn. This is only 1 ply. Yarn's usually 2 to 4 ply.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the other thing you get to see Shan make, hopefully in the next couple of streams. I'm sorry, I don't want to hold it down by my crotch.
No, you want to hold it.
Right
Your
here.
crotch is not on stream.
Here,
The
no.
front of this is on stream.
Oh! I'm throwing stuff at it.
See, we should have a carpet.
Yeah, we should have a carpet out here. Full of dust. A dusty, sawdusty carpet.
How
Okay.
do you get from bag of sheep wool to yarn?
Oh, here we go.
So Woodcraft nicely just gave you the lettuce. Yes, there used to be a streamer called Work Lettuce 3, and he claimed to be a woodworker, but it took him at least an hour of talking before he started making anything. Just like we did. We were in a Makers and Crafters stream, and we spent the first hour and a half
But craft fairs are important.
talking and making nothing.
You made nothing.
Right.
But we had a thing to make a thing out. We were getting ready. We were
Well,
getting there.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could go with the once a streamer, always a streamer thing. But, you know, he has not streamed in quite a long time. So.
All right.
So, this takes the roving, right?
We have roving. This
We have
is
roving.
roving.
Mhm.
Roving. This is synthetic roving. This is not real roving.
Mhm.
Good for practicing and first learning. Easy to decide how you're going to draft. Drafting is taking a big chunk of it and pulling it apart from the big chunk to have it spin into
V. R-O-V-I-N-G.
R-O-V-I-N-G, roving.
Yep.
Wool roving is something you can find tons of on Etsy. This came from Hobby Lobby. It's not real wool. It's like a... Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Fine.
Laying down. You
Now,
guys
finally.
see dog butt.
No,
Is
they
dog
can't.
butt in the frame?
Not at all.
Let me see. Oh, sweet. So I don't know what you're seeing. I see a camera and I see a chat feed. I don't... Okay, there we go.
There, can you see the camera
Yeah,
a little
I can
better?
see it now. Okay, so you want to know, like exactly how to do it, or you just want to watch me do it?
Oh,
Do you want me to talk you through all the steps?
A little bit of both is usually
A little
good
bit of
idea.
both. Okay, so the hardest part about this, I started with, you guys probably remember seeing this be made too. Drop spindle.
Part of the thing.
There.
Yep.
Drop spindle.
Mhm.
Right. This was really, really helpful to learn how to do this. Wrap it around and you spin it.
That you pulling towards yourself.
I know, I'm
This is your
sorry.
area, like literally
Right here. I
from
gotta put my
this-
hands out. It
Mhm.
doesn't feel natural.
Yep.
Here we go. Drop spindle. Really good for practicing and learning how to twist and to draft. And I cheated because I got a Snyder spindle.
You did.
Well, you made me a couple and then I bought a
So there
Snyder
are a couple
one.
different types of drop spindles that you can
Right.
use to spin by hand. So really, if you did want to spin yarn or spin fiber into yarn,
You should
right.
start
you
with
can start really
a hand
inexpensively, and you can do DIY drop spindles, and they just take more time, right? You're still
Yes.
spinning the fiber, and you're still making it into thread, the same consistency, the same methods.
I actually highly recommend it because it's really hard to learn how to draft the right way with consistency. And this is really easy because it's lower. So it's a lot easier to get that rhythm down. Because this is a lot harder and it kind of pulls
Right.
as it goes.
So we can do drop spindles another time.
Yeah.
I guess a little bit of a throwback if anybody wants. How do you get from straw? You've not seen Snyder Spindle streaming for a while? Yeah, he comes and goes, right? He'll stream for 2 days in a week, and then he doesn't show up for a couple of weeks. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. So
I talked to him a lot. I wouldn't mind meeting him in person. He's pretty local to us. He's like he's up
away.
He's a state away. He's a couple hours away.
Yeah.
But he did a lot of the scrolling for his drop spindles on stream, and so in the last 6 months or so, and so I talked to him a lot about scroll sawing, and got like blade advice and everything else. So first got this.
Fell in love with his and got
Right.
one like it.
Yep. Okay, so how do you get from straw to gold? Okay. She's gonna show you how you get.
I'm just gonna
gold.
turn it on. If you guys have questions, I'll do my best. I am not an expert. I am very much still learning. So here.
That's fine.
Okay. The hard part.
There. There you have more. Still no crotch.
Ooh, excellent.
So what are you doing?
So I'm gently pulling a little bit of the fiber off this main piece so that it pulls the twist down into the fiber. And then you can see it being pulled. I'm not pushing it. It looks like I am, but this is actually grabbing it and pulling it. If I let go, it would pull it all the way up.
Right. So yes, traditionally TSA you would have a treadle, right?
Yes.
And the treadle would have the same band, right? Same band here going to wire, right? And your giant flywheel would be providing the power into the drive band.
Your foot.
Sorry,
Your foot would be.
There's a drive band back here that you can't really.
Here, I'll move this.
I got it.
Okay. This is the drive band, and this is the tension band. This is.
They can't.
Really... Oh yeah, it is here.
Yeah, there's
a. This is set up for. It's called Scotch tension.
Yep, Scotch tension.
So this goes a little bit slower than this turning it. So the turning is what makes this turn, and then this being slower is what makes it feed onto the bobbin. This is just a bobbin, like sewing, same shape, bobbin.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. The controls have speed setting, and then it can do 2 different twists.
Cat, you didn't believe the title. Wait, what? I didn't believe the title.
What was your title? I don't even know what you put on there.
So no TSA, no flywheel. The title is e-spinning and market recap.
Ooh, e-spinning. Right. Yeah, we really are. We're spinning today.
So no, there's no flywheel because there's an electric motor inside the box.
This is the flywheel.
A flyer.
This is the flyer.
He's thinking of a flywheel as the giant wheel.
That's just a wheel.
Well, but everybody else in engineering knows that as a flywheel.
It's just the wheel. It's what
TSA had the same problem. I call it a flywheel as well.
So the wheel, right here.
Because the flywheel stores.
Right.
Stores.
That wheel is the same as this little thing right here. Giant wheel can be replaced by this itty bitty little portion of gear. Like that's what it is.
But there is a flyer.
This is the flyer.
Right. This is the flyer. Right.
This is what spins.
Sorry. Touch that again.
This is the flyer.
Right. That is the flyer.
Spins around the bobbin
mm-hmm.
to thread the yarn onto the bobbin once it's done getting some spin on it. And then this gets adjusted. I'm still learning how to move this around at even paces. I have little lumpy bumpies. I'm just not good at it. I get going and then I forget that I need to move it. Because it's very cathartic and very like... But...
Cat says for me to shush and let the blacksmith explain spinning to my wife.
Okay.
Damn! Shots fired.
Okay.
So...
Well, I am not an engineer.
It's fine. No, he's not either. He's a knuckle dragging economist.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Okay, right. I'm gonna keep
Go ahead
going.
And spin.
I'm gonna keep going.
Right, so she's pulling out fibers from...
this clump of fiber.
Right. I'm gonna move the camera back a little bit to more of the
fibering.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm not like pushing it in, it's pulling on its own. It just looks like it.
Right. So when you're holding it back, it's actually spinning. Oh, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you can see twist get imparted. And get the twist get in. Okay. Oh no, I somehow switched it. What the heck did I do?
What did you?
I don't know.
Your setup, I'm not a streamer.
Ah!
Things.
I know.
Don't touch it.
Broke it. How did I flip the thing?
You see my cotton candy. I know, right? It looks like cotton candy.
We somehow flipped the. All right, we're going the other way now. Oh my god. I have no idea how I even did that.
Set in the camera, like selfie mode.
No, now it's. Oh wait, maybe that button. There we go. We got it back. No, it literally just mirrored the
Oh, weird.
thing.
That is weird.
Yeah, you get like 2 dog cam too. You can
Yeah.
see Ruger and Charlie now laying
That's
on the.
because I'm out here. All 3 of them are laying right next to me.
Yeah.
I'm the dog mom too.
Sorry on the selfie shots there, guys. So. Owen, have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out.
Good night, Owen.
For me, I don't know what for me or Shannigan's is. Oh, Shan grooming on point. Thank you. I mean, I don't have product in my hair today, but
you're kind of shaved and like.
Yeah, I'm
shaggy.
shaved. I'm shaved. I'm showered. I'm shaved and showered, just no product.
Those are the important things.
Right, shaved and showered.
Yeah.
Right. So I was trying to show you guys the spin, and you can actually see it with the different color yarn. Right, you can see how it's like candy caning a little bit there from the natural fiber, and so you can actually see the fiber move fingers too in her hands, and how she's doing a little bit of a pull to get the right amount of fiber in there. And when you're stopping it, like no, you're stopping it like by holding
yeah,
your
you
pinch,
have to pinch.
right? She's pinching it to
otherwise it would go all the way up. The
right.
twist would keep coming.
So
up.
like where you're pinching is keeping that twist in there, right? At
Yeah.
the distance that you expect it to. And then releasing that kind of allows it to go onto the bobbin.
Right, because it's pulling it.
Right, because it's trying to wind it onto the bobbin itself. But the whole reason this works is because the tension on this, there's a band here, that you can see in the shot a bit better now, that provides just a little bit of friction to this so it goes slower than the flyer goes. So, I don't know. I find the science fascinating as far as, or the physics fascinating on it.
I find it frustrating at times.
Yeah.
I am not an expert, so sometimes it does not work.
Yeah. Product. You use mane and tail. What do I put in my hair? I don't know, you buy it. Wax. Oh, clay wax. Clay wax. Now that's what I'm using these days.
And it is American Crew.
Okay, I apparently use American Crew clay wax.
Because your wife is a hair snob after being a hairstylist for
You nailed it. So, this is proof to everybody that this thing actually works. And
it works.
You can technically make yarn.
Get half a yarn. Yeah. I need the Lazy Kate.
Oh my gosh, more stuff I have to make. Or buy.
I told you I'd buy it.
Yeah.
You said I'll make it.
Well, we have the option of purchasing a board with 3 dowels in it, with another board with 3 holes in it, for $85. Or I can make options.
Yeah, nobody, yeah. So,
the price that they put on this stuff, like, okay, I can understand the engineering and like the amount of time and effort that goes into making a pretty box, but really a board with,
so spinning like the fiber
some of these, a board with some of these stuck in them for $85, you gotta be effing kidding me.
Fiber arts on a whole, I think it's very expensive. Yarns, making yarns if you spin.
I did make this one, Kat. The e-spinner is handmade.
So let's specify. The motor and the box, the flywheel we purchased, and the bobbins we purchased.
Right.
Directly from Ashford.
Right.
Right.
So
just because of the complexity of like how precise. I'm sure that you could do
right.
it.
I could turn this,
but time.
Right. This would be a little bit of an annoyance, but just a little bit.
Shot of silk.
Shot of silk. Yeah, so the bobbin, so the flyer is Ashford, right?
Oh,
We're buying
Ashford.
these
Yeah, I
from
know.
Ashford, and then these little things, like so, like this upper assembly here is what we purchased, we made, and obviously the electronics. I didn't like solder circuit boards.
No.
No, we don't change the. We don't need to change the belt position on this because it has variable speed. So
yeah, I can control the speed with the little dial.
Right.
And also, I can control S twist or Z twist with the little the other little dial. So spin one way or the other way. I don't have to change anything. So nice.
As you'll see over here, Kat, in Africa. Anyway. Yeah, so we could change the band for different speeds, for different types of yarn, but we don't need to because we have the electronic speed. Oh, Deep Sea. Welcome in, Deep Sea.
You missed the kitty. She senilely walked out into the garage.
Yep, you did miss the cat, Deep Sea.
She just bomb stream walking out.
The door was open because we were all out here. You can see the dogs out here. You can actually see all three of them in frame. Yeah, you heard me. One of them heard me say dog.
Here he comes.
Well, they could see them better in that camera angle.
All right. Here.
Yep, he's here. Oh.
You heard dog.
Dog. No, I'm a dog. And the other dog's like...
There was a cat. Other than the one in chat.
Yes, there was a real cat.
The real cat. Our real cat, our really old senile cat, walked out into the garage. Something she's never done before.
Deep Sea, you can skim the VOD later if you want. I held her up to the camera for you.
Yep. We're just as shocked. Wait. Not saying things. It wasn't me. I would have sneaked up to Shin in the workshop. It would be empty now. Hey, I'm real. You are very real. I get it.
And this is how you can a little more easily pay attention to chat when you're not having a conversation.
True.
Because you're having a conversation with them.
Sure. True. Yes, lots of
Guys, you were tapping over there. I don't know why you had to get up. Stop.
Because you were petting them.
No, I wasn't. I said dog, and one of them got up, and so they all got up.
Did it?
And she's over, Mom.
No, my hands are busy. Can't. It's full of sawdust. Let's see.
Up. Gosh.
You did not bathe enough, obviously. Obviously. That's the soap spot.
Yeah. Got sawdust on you. Tastes good.
From the hair of trolls. Yes, it very well may happen. I'm never going to be able to look at this yarn again in the same way. Yep. It was from Troll Dolls. It is very, very colorful.
Owen's nose hair. Eating a troll is the only way you can feel happiness.
Ah, yes.
I mean, there's probably a joke with Bad Dad in there somewhere, but we'll just let that one go.
Like in the movie. Maybe the other people had to eat trolls to make them happy. That was their thought process.
Well, I'm gonna go to the washroom while you entertain chat.
The shit.
Hey, yeah, I don't have to do a beer.
Make the kid get his teeth brushed and do his stuff. Because it's 10 o'clock. What? I'm left all unsupervised. I don't know what to do. Unicorns are harmed. No unicorns are harmed. You are correct. Yeah, it does. It totally does. Plus, for sure. I have no idea. I'll answer that one, TSA. About bad dad. No clue. Yeah. I love this yarn. It is very colorful. Wait, this is like, let me show you. This is what it looks like. This is pretty cool. Like neons and bright fun. This is not real animal anything. It's perfect for what I'm using for learning. It's good for learning the not real stuff. Because the real stuff, I guess I should probably say that. Very the real, okay, so wool is called roving. Yeah, that's right. You see, it's roving. And the difference with this stuff, because it's synthetic, is the length of the hair makes it, okay, so if the hair's only this long and it's all together in like layers, then as you're pulling it, you can only pull it so far before it will like come apart if you're not drafting the right way. Okay, wait. Fleece. It's unprocessed. It is fleece. Right. Yes. How do you get from cotton balls to roving? So like this big thing to roving, like, okay, I get what you're asking. This is roving also. How you get from cotton balls to roving. They have fancy things called carders. I use dog brushes. Carders are freaking expensive. Very, very, very expensive. And you take your pieces of roving and you literally comb them with brushes to make these little rolls that you would then feed in this natural fiber. Does that make sense? Okay. So regular wool has a really short, this is what I was talking about. This is like, this is colored, but this was off of a sheep. And then you comb it, and then you roll it off the brushes into a roll. And then this is what you would feed in, make yarn. Okay, good. Good. I'm not good at like teaching, so you then you wash them and dry them. So water. Yeah, you can. Yeah, carding takes a lot of practice to get it right because you got to get it all lined up the right way. A drum carder would be amazing. Yeah, I'm jumping all over. It's hard to follow and do the things, answer the question. It's a lot. This isn't, no, this isn't, this is wool. This one is wool that I was holding up. And these are synthetic. Alright.
Welcome in, Blacksmith Pop.
So hairbrushes. Dog hairbrushes. This one's nice because unlike a regular carder, these things.
You gotta say hi to people coming in.
I wanted to finish my thought. I can't think through processes.
What is up, Blacksmith Pop?
You say hi.
Manor Mutant, welcome in.
You're here.
Thank you so much for that raid, Blacksmith Pop. How are you doing tonight? What were you doing on stream tonight, Pop? We spent.
I don't even know.
Yes, you can scroll back.
Jesus.
So
Hi.
we were talking primarily about our market experience this weekend, and then we have Thorns, who for the last half an hour ish have been showing people how to use an e-spinner.
Poorly. Yeah.
All right. Did I miss anything that I need to read, or should I just
Poorly.
like ignore everything that everybody said while I was gone?
No, it's like they're asking questions about. Yes. TSA wanted to know if you've talked to Bad Dad, heard from Bad Dad, something.
Oh yeah, I've heard from Bad Dad. Yeah, he's just busy. He's busy doing. Yeah, he's in chats in the day a lot, right? If you hang out in certain channels, he'll be around. But he's really focusing on programming. They have a deadline that they're way behind on. You were welding some horseshoe gun rack to mount on the wall. Also started on some bathroom items. Very cool. He hasn't realized. Get the needles and the measuring tape.
Build a drum, Carter Shan.
Oh, Jesus.
I would love it, Kat.
Oh.
I would so love it. They're super expensive. I've looked, but you know what? I have not ventured far enough into too many natural materials yet.
Mm-hmm.
I did network with a vendor when we were at the show over the weekend.
You can slide in my DMs any day, TSA.
Oh. Who sources roving from sheep, specific sheeps, like humanely. She knows like all the sheep's names. She was explaining to me. Sounds really cool. But she sends the roving off to a company to process it for her and make the yarn she doesn't spin, which I thought was also a little odd, but she wants to. They send back a lot of the material that does have that shorter, the really short length of the hair, like this staple. Anyway.
On to you, Deep Sea.
She gets it back, and she had this like big bat of it, and it looked just like this. I was like, oh, you can spin with that. Maybe not in a factory, but anyway, she gave me a bunch of it, and so hopefully more natural materials will be in my future, but for now I'm still very much learning and just thankful to have this instead of these guys. Spinning this. Oh my gosh, my hands would get so tired, and I was like getting carpal tunnel.
You're down.
And I'm looking right there.
Well, they can see.
Yeah.
You're even expanded.
What?
Yeah, turn it, spin in your crotch.
Spin it in my hand. Ooh. It looks weird.
Yeah.
Clearly not a streaming pro.
Drum Carter. No one's a streaming pro.
No
Drum
pro
Carters
here.
for everyone.
Yeah, there we go. I would love a drum Carter. Maybe I need a Lazy Kate first. I have all those
yeah.
1-ply bobbins. I need a Lazy Kate first.
I have to make the $85 board.
Lazy Kate. Lazy Kate. I have a Nitty Naughty. I need a Lazy Kate. After the Lazy Kate, I will need a Swift.
Oh.
Exactly, a Swift. A Swift. I need a Swift kick in the...
Yeah, that's for sure. A swift kick in the...
Is he ready? Should we take a break?
Swift kick in the... Shut your mouth.
Swift kick in the cotton candy.
Swift kick in the cotton candy. There we go.
Cotton candy. Oh my gosh. I wasn't seeing any of that.
Because you had the chat.
I scrolled down. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. No cotton candy sweater. No.
This is like a foreign language of items. When those cotton fields get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton. Cotton everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Also, please,
What
for the
else
love
are
of God,
most
not the
of
cotton
time?
sweater.
It's woven then. Yeah.
The marshmallow farmers.
What?
I think he's making stuff
He's
up
totally
now.
making stuff up.
That's right.
I know how marshmallows are made, and they are not grown in fields because I love marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless that's a slang for a cotton farmer or
Could
something.
be.
Yeah. If you get too much, they get laden and get mallow rot. Picking too hard.
That makes sense. That's like strawberries.
Cotton candy sweater. Can you spin cotton candy?
I actually can make cotton candy. I've had to do it.
I mean, can you spin cotton candy into cotton candy thread?
I don't know.
You don't know?
This looks and feels like cotton candy.
Should we get some cotton candy and try and spin it? What do you guys think, chat? Should we get cotton candy and try and spin
Can
it
we
on the
just
e-spinner?
make it and eat it? Can we do the old school, like, pour the sugar in and go for it?
It makes pickling too hard. We're pickling marshmallows now.
What the shit?
Global warming, it's not good for the marshmallow plants. You guys realize that Thorns is kind of having a hard enough time that you guys, like, trolling her is not helping.
I know how to can too, so this makes no sense.
They're just trolling you. Welcome to Twitch.
I don't know about this business.
Uh-huh.
Funnies.
The s'more industry might not recover from this bad season. Oh.
Can supply issues and everything. Got
Yep.
it. Followed that.
Right.
I do all the grocery shopping, so got that one.
Rip anyone who thought the sugar and cream yarn was gonna hold up. Yes, that's true, Deep Sea. As far as trolls go, these aren't too bad. But sometimes, when they're so, like, they're close enough to potentially sound true, it just, like, confuses your brain so much, right? It's not as much, like, making fun of the person or the streamer at all. It's more just, like, confusion. And that can be worse.
Yeah.
You worked for the USDA. If anyone knows the struggle of the humble marshmallow farmer, it's you.
I don't like sugar and cream yarn.
What is sugar and cream yarn?
It's a brand. It's cotton. It's mostly cotton.
I thought it was.
But it sucks
what, like,
because it's heavy and it doesn't work up well.
Got it.
Unless you're making washcloths.
I had no
Making
idea what sugar
washcloths
and
is
cream
fine.
yarn was.
A good washcloth yarn.
Oh.
Yeah. You know they have scrubby yarn?
You told me about that because, like,
Yeah,
everybody's making.
Yeah, homemade scrubbies.
Yeah, everyone's making homemade scrubbies, and now they have yarn specifically for it or something.
Yeah, my mom showed me the ones that her neighbor made for her, and they look disgusting, especially if they've been used.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I will go for synthetic material and a spongy scrubby. It's really funny because
washcloths. What's wrong with using washcloths? Why are washcloths so bad?
yeah, it doesn't have enough twist. You're right. It's very soft. Yep, they do fall apart.
Yarn that you can.
I
only
can't
use
even
for
read
convenience.
anything TSA's doing. I can't even with you.
Well, and you have the option to just ignore him at that point. Be like,
I'm going to do that. I cannot even.
Well, TSA, you succeeded. Washcloths are like petri dishes for butt and pit bacteria. So you take the washcloth, you take your shower, and then you take the washcloth and you put it in the washing machine, and it is no longer a petri dish for anything because you washed it.
Throw a little OxyClean in there with some hot water and let it soak.
They're not petri dishes. That's my point, right? Like, I'm not saying, hey, leave a washcloth in the shower for a month. No, use a washcloth. Wash it. Use a clean one again. Not
Clean
freaking.
one every time.
It's not rocket science.
Clean one every
time.
Every time.
It's not freaking rocket science.
It's better than taking the bar.
Yeah.
That's.
I never understood that. Like, what is the bar, rubbing the bar of soap against your skin supposed to do?
That's not any better unless it's your own personal bar.
Yeah, but even so, like, it doesn't have any scrubbing action in it. It's completely smooth.
Washcloth because you have to wash it. That's right, cat.
You just have oats in your soaps and exfoliate like a hippie. All right, see, like, if you have something that like adds an abrasive in there, like oats, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, but it still better be your own personal bar.
Yeah. Don't share your butt and pit bar.
No butt and pit bar. Especially if it's exfoliating. That's a lot of dead skin hanging out.
Yeah.
I feel like we're way off topic.
No, we're way on topic.
Way on topic. It's self-cleaning. Okay.
I mean, yes, I get it, but that's what I mean. It's but people using like regular bars of soap, and I never understood that on commercials and stuff like Zest, right, or anything.
Oh, that's such a waste of time. Deep sea to do it out of that. I'm sure it was soft, but one wash and it was toast. That's sad.
Ugh.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You were saying something? I interrupted. I
Actually,
caught a comment.
Nothing important. Oh, that's right. I locked the thing, so now it's like. I locked you again.
Sugar and
Here.
creamer. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just not the best. It doesn't hold up very well. It's just all cotton. And it's kind of like loosey cotton. I'm sure the right things make it okay.
But don't tell her I use her conditioner on my beard.
I have made it.
And sometimes for apricot scrub for your face. He's just
all kinds of crazy. I'm done.
No, he's fine. He's back to normal.
I get it, but there's just a lot of.
He's just he types.
Mane and tail.
Thorns just can't keep up, guys. It's okay.
I cannot. Conditioner in your beard's really good. I wish other people would use conditioner in their. Oh, Jesus! What the hell is that?
That is a giant ass beetle.
Oh my god!
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Holy shit! That is scary. Where did he come from?
Walks across the floor.
Obviously! Oh my god!
I mean, do I catch it and throw it outside or squish it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna stink. I don't know what it'll do. It looks really big and juicy. You should catch it and put it outside. Oh my god. Oh my god. Find something and catch it. I'm gonna be over here. Like the girl that I am. Clearly, I am not. God, that is a big ass beetle. Oh, he's continuing to run.
Oh, fuck. He's just like, peace out.
Put him in some. I don't know. Here, look. Here, put him in a. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Yikes. Technical difficulty moment.
Is anybody curious what Orange just freaked out about?
Big fucking beetle. What? Here, can you see him? He's huge. Look. That big. That big. Can you see him?
That is what we just talked about.
Everyone's a feminist until there's a bug. Yeah, this is a big fucking bug. I don't know. Yeah.
Cat no? Anyone?
No, I cannot make yarn from him. That is nasty. Probably would eat right through it.
Fucking
Oh. I don't know.
I mean,
Like a big black beetle.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta. Let me. Big black beetle.
Got
Native to
giant
Illinois.
pincers too. A stag beetle, a deer bug. Stag beetle. Cat says it's a stag beetle.
American. You would be correct.
All right.
Cat is on it. It
Way
is
to
a
go,
stag
chat.
beetle.
All right. So I didn't kill it. Like my first instincts.
Cat is on it. So true. Northern America has stag beetles.
So can I put it back outside and like it's not gonna eat something I don't want it to eat, like my house?
They're not poisonous.
Yeah, I know, but if it eats my wood.
That's not that kind of beetle. They're just intrusive. And fucking scary when they
Like it's
come
not gonna
creeping
kill
up
a
on
tree.
you.
The trees. It's not like an ash borer beetle or anything like that.
I don't think so. I hope it doesn't eat
You
you,
ever seen a
Shan.
stag beetle? Cool.
It would be scared if it was running around.
Gross.
Well, it was running.
It was. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. It is a ginormous beetle.
All right.
Like finding lice in a kid's hair. I can't kill it.
Take a minute to
Yeah.
connect to him.
You wanna? Your
Yeah. I
be
mean,
right back screen. We'll be
I don't
right
think we're gonna
back.
be here much longer.
Yes.
I know. I'm
Child.
pretty tired, and I have work in the morning, and we have to go. Yes, child.
Child time.
How many gift subs to eat that bad boy? Oh God. Oh, I can't even. Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Like.
Cannot. No.
No. No. I mean, like, dead, maybe. Live, absolutely not. Like,
I feel like I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Stop
God.
it.
No. All right. We'll be back in just a minute, peeps.
No, there's.
Okay. Double dog dare is not going to do anything. What did I miss? Alternative proteins. Let's see. Should be given to cat as an offering. Yeah, bug is not veggie, exactly. I'm secretly feasting on the bub. I do. Bug is still the here. The bug does not know what to do. I am not going to eat the dang bug. You guys are lucky I didn't squish the bug. That was my first instinct, was to just smash it. Set it in front of the camera and let it distract cat. There you go. It's a black spot. Easily, and it's about an inch long. Bug. At field school, there was a wolf spider in the computer lab and the students were squealing. I was moving to catch it and thinking about how great it is a teaching moment. Chancla comes out of nowhere. A chancla's a shoe, right? Oh my god, or a sandal. Oh no, it's still alive. He has air. Oh, now he's on his back. He didn't like that. There you go. Now you're not on your back anymore. I'm gonna go throw him outside. Chancla's a sandal. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna throw him outside. It is unfortunately raining, but I will be right back. I have no stag beetle back. Talking to me? Oh, should I? Are you not coming back? Finish? Alright, no more beetle. Told you, wasn't eating the damn bug. Let's keep him for a pet? No, I'm not keeping him for a pet. And I wasn't trying to shake him to be mean, jeez. He could have been our friend. You already miss him? And then someday bring him back. Alright, I can't even with you people. I can't even. Oh, you know what we didn't do when we talked about the market earlier is bring up pictures. Oh, they give crappy resolution on Instagram. What's wrong with them? Can't even zoom in well. Did it upload to my Google Photos like it's supposed to? Hey, it did. Okay. No, that's a funny picture. My gosh, what did I imagine you're being caught by the monstrous size of a house and they shake you like you're hot? Yeah, like Taylor Swift, man. Alright, let's get rid of that. Back to here. It really doesn't like anything, does it? Yeah, so window capture 2. What happened to my website? You're back. You had to bring everything up to the house from the shop and take a shower. I don't know what Thorns is doing. She's you didn't scare her off. Big-headed. Alright. I was trying to pull up pictures. And I apparently closed this thing. So I was being amused that my child makes a really funny face in this. So you guys will get to see this in a moment. I'll do a window capture. There we go. There we go. ProStream. ProStream. How do I do all this fancy website stuff? I don't know, TSA. I'm not good at it at all. We're gonna switch. Oh, and I don't have the window capture over here. God dang it. Let me see if I can do this. How do I do this fancy streaming stuff? I really don't know. Because I'm really bad at it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Is this the guy on my shirt? This is... what? So this was the setup for the market that we talked about today. You guys can see, that we have Live Edge jewelry display stand here, bottle openers. These were the hand displays that we were talking about when the lady picked them up that also got knocked over. And one of the ladies just picked up the hand display and looked at every ring on there. There are a couple of the smaller rings that don't fit on there on the base, and that's what she just threw on the ground. She was like, yeah, that's cool. I don't know what sort of trees those are, honestly. We have the necklace displays there. Right? We have this is the funniest part. You guys see this unimpressed child? Oh no, we zoomed in too far. There we go. I present to you unimpressed child. So how do I stop zooming? Stop the zoom. All right. There he looks a little more impressed. We can see neighbors to the right and the left, tent weights, things like that. A little bit. Oh yeah, this is the zoomed in shot. I should have just gone to the left. I still present to you. Can you guys still see unimpressed child behind the chat? Yes. Unimpressed. This is the other side of the table. Bag seam rippers. So we have these hanging bags in the back corner that I made these nifty little things. I put these little snaps on those hanging straps. That's right. That's right, I did that. You're getting into Live Edge MDF. The next big thing. They live, laugh, love, love Live Edge. Hey, that Live Edge display, everybody comes up and looks at that freaking thing. That's the entire point of it. So yeah, no metalworking. That is what is this? These are dollar store. So well, the $1.25 store now, right? So those bars are actually just broom handles from the dollar store. This is duct webbing, and then I just pop the snaps in there with, we have snap kit or whatever. That's right, seam rippers are down there. Mallets are there, because we dropped one on the ground and I have to fix it now. Southern women love all the women love words on their walls. That's right, their money is just as green. Yeah, but yeah, this live edge jewelry display does really well for us as far as getting people's attention. And you'll note there's a crack in the middle, obviously because it's a slab, and that I filled with blue resin. So it's like a mini river table. I don't think we can see the booth to the next of us, but if we could, but we can't. Nah, we can't. She has pillows.
Show the pictures?
Yeah, she has pillows.
I want it. I want it so bad.
Did you ask her how much it was?
No, but I have her contact information.
I'm sure she'd make you one if she sold that one somehow. There was a pillow in the other booth that said "twat waffle."
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Hey Alex, welcome in.
Not awful.
You have Viking shields and tons of your own art on your walls. So yeah, the ring displays I thought were super clever. If you're talking about the hand ones, I just thought they were cool, right?
You showing the pictures?
Yeah, I'm showing the pictures. The one thing that we didn't do for the second one that we forgot about is I'm gonna be changing over all of our signs. Currently, they're done in like the brown craft paper, but we realize it's just too much brown on everything, and so I really want those to contrast more in white.
The brown doesn't stand out against the black.
Yeah, well, not only does it not stand out against the black, but it blends in with all the wood.
That's true.
That's the real main problem, is that our price signs currently just blend in with the wood, and I think I want them to stand out a bit more. So
True.
yeah. Buy stencils, right? Bless this home, unscrap pine, make $90. Plasma cut random words of affirmation from steel, add horseshoes, make $300. You're not too far from the truth there, TSA. It does feel like it's that easy, doesn't it? I know it's not, but it certainly feels like it is. So yeah, those are the pictures. I just realized we forgot to show. And I know like half the people who were at the start of the stream are not here anymore. But whatever. Those dedicated fans who are still here listening to this shit show, you guys get to see what this looks like.
The booth.
The booth. That's right. Or, if you follow me on Instagram, you get to see it too.
Hey, you posted it on Instagram?
Yeah, I posted it to Instagram.
Is it in the Google Drive?
It is.
I should probably post it on Princess Red one.
It is indeed in the Google Drive.
All right.
I also showed them a picture of Unimpressed Child because he was in all the pictures of the
Oh, was he just hanging out in the
Oh,
back?
yes. He was just hanging out in the back, looking very unimpressed.
Yeah. He was the setup and tear down crew. Incentivize the day for him.
$600 for another tree build. Is that going to be worth it? Is that worth it, dude? I mean, you easily had over 60 hours in that. That's like $10 an hour, not even thinking about material. Right, so $70 in material, but how many hours? I mean, use it for practice, but I'd say someone's getting a steal. Like, and I'm not even making a pun out of the material here. Like, that's just, you're charging them like $10 an hour at best. Even if you get it to 40, right, hours.
You know what though? The first one probably took a lot longer now that you've already made one, you can kind of already know where you're going with it. Like the first one takes longer because you're figuring it out. This time, you know, I need to have these many pieces.
Yeah.
And you know the layout that you're gonna do.
I get it. And
it can go a lot quicker.
This is where, you know, this is a problem with money, right? And everybody trying to figure out what hourly they need to make it worthwhile to them. Some people are fine doing something that they love and making $5 an hour. And other people are trying to do something they love and make a living and want to make $50 an hour. So TSA is doing it for exposure.
Lives in hours of live studio audience
In someone else's shop.
Someone else's shop.
Thanks
yes,
for popping
were
in,
they
Albatross.
also typing random crazy things at you or asking you the weirdest effing questions ever?
And I get it, TSA, right? Like, and yeah, $600 is $600, and doing it as learning. I know that, like, for that price, someone is getting a hell of a deal, right? For the amount of time you're about to put in for them, right? They're if you can get it to 30 hours and you're making $20 an hour, you still got the cost of materials, you know, you take $70 off of that, so you're at like 18 an hour, 17 something, 18 an hour. The last 25 took 6 hours. Welding the entire tree took you just one night. So maybe you get it down to that point, right, where once you're definitely comfortable doing it, and even if it is, you know, there is a way to think about it of you're getting kind of paid to practice, and that's fine too. I'm just, you know, I just want to be. We all need to be cautious of what we're selling our time for.
I think it's hard to put that finite on it. Like, I get what he's saying, and you could get it down to a science, but even like some of the bags that I've made, no way I could sell them for how many hours that I actually have in.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'll batch cut out for a couple of hours one night, and then I'll sew the whole day to get a bunch of them made. Like, it's very difficult to say when you're batching like that exactly how long it takes. So when you have it down to a science, you go faster.
Yeah. You watch Livingston Forge make one of your leaves in one heat. Again, like, that's fine.
Get it down to a science.
Yeah, doing something over and over and over. So,
yeah.
Worst case, you know, somebody's paying for your training basically, and that's cool. And I think about that the first time, or the first 10 times I make something, if I'm going to make something that often, is like the first one is always going to take at least twice as long as any of the rest of them. And as you grow in experience, it just gets faster and faster and faster. The problem is we tend to, or the prices for things tend to already be for optimizing for the faster, and still only making $25 an hour. You know, a lot of makers put themselves in that spot, and it's like you're not taking what should be more than 25 an hour and making it more than that.
Well, the other thing though, I think,
and some industries can't support it. Like, I get it.
No, but I was gonna say, no, on a whole, you're looking at, I don't know how many other things SA sells, but like we have a big range of items. So maybe my $5 rings take 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And I sell a ton of them, but my $55 bag took 4 hours, and there's no way I'm gonna get $20 an hour for that. And material cost. But it all averages out because you're making more on some of the less items than on the big ticket stuff. Which
is like TSA. Like, he's got a job, right? We wouldn't live here, and we wouldn't support ourselves on making stuff at the rate or the price at which we're selling anything, right? We're only able to afford to do that as a luxury
because
I have a
job.
good job.
Yes. True.
We're saying that preparation H is good on the whole. That's left field, Viking. When I was thinking about this, you're at Livingston Shop on his stream. He would take it in a heartbeat. He could finish that in 10 hours and pay most of the rent with just that one project.
Yeah, that's true too. It depends on your area. Like we're thinking about it where we live. Things are a little bit more expensive than other areas because we're a
Right.
suburb of Chicago. But it's
But I thought you
expensive.
said that all the other blacksmiths said that you were giving them a deal too. Or were you saying that it's a hell of a deal for you to do it at that price? Maybe I misunderstood.
I haven't seen that. I'm really excited to see.
Oh, so they're saying it was a hell of a deal for you to take it. Okay. Like, I understand that, TSA. And that's where it feels okay. And I just try to think about this when I'm doing things like how quick can I get this to, and am I okay doing price for, doing work for that hourly, right? You don't want to do wallets anymore because you don't want to do that work for that hourly, right? It's just not, you don't deem it worth it, right?
It's not worth it.
But at the moment, right, that bag that you're selling for $55 that takes you 4 hours to make, and $15 in material, you're apparently okay doing it for $10 an hourly. I would hope you would want to get it to 2 hours or raise the price, right? That's the thing. Like, it may not be a quick sell, and it's also telling, it's like the price is almost never the issue. It's just finding the customer. Why have I only sold, $45 and $55 pens and 0 $25 pens?
They're plain. Your $25 pens are plain. The other ones are more interesting.
Right. So it's not the price, right? I've sold $55 pens, $45 pens.
I agree, Kat. It's totally in your comfort and what
Full-time blacksmiths that make 100 to 150 per hour for their work. Half-Blind, thank you for raiding in with your friends. We are chatting in the shop with...
Well, some of us are working.
Some of us are working in the shop. So this is Thorns and Thread. I'm Shanigans. We have been talking about our craft market this weekend, or our farmer's market this weekend. And Thorns is spinning, and she is spinning on an e-spinner that I made her to prove to the world that it works. So welcome in. I hope you had a good stream tonight. Feel free to let me know what you were doing and how it went. Makes leaf keychains for demos and sells them for $25 each. Wow.
Nice.
He has a bunch pre-made and then demo making them, and they sell.
Yeah. I
That's
can
cool.
see that. We'll see how much work goes into it, and they're like, here you go.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's on an official stop at a gallery on our monthly citywide art trail. That every month you're giving demos.
That's really cool.
It is cool.
You're an artist.
We were hoping to make bottle openers or something and do this.
Yeah, you've made it to the big time. You have real big wall art. You're no longer
Yeah, I think it's
peddling bottle
I think we
openers.
hold ourselves back, right? I mean, I think we hold ourselves back more than anyone else does because we see all the people who don't buy the things and then forget about the people that do buy it, right? And yes, you're not going to sell, you know, maybe I should say maybe you're not going to sell $600 wall art, you know, every week. But that's because then you make more than just those pieces, right? You take advantage of those things when they come.
Either way, I think that's a really big. That's a big commission.
And TSA, I think you
Good.
could focus on that, right? Going to California to hang in a frame shop in Hollywood. Cool. It's a frame shop.
It's
like
awesome.
like literally like framing pictures. Just they're like, yeah, I want this, and they I mean that's cool. You made dinner triangles and paper towel holders and had over 90 for each, thinking they would never sell. You had an hour and a half into them and they sold first. Wow, you made 90 triangles in an hour and a half? A minute a piece? That's crazy. That's crazy fast. You're not an artist, but you're working on being more pompous and self-important. I mean, I think you've got that one down, Viking. Oh, 90 per triangle. Oh, because you had 90. Okay, you had an hour and a half into each one, and you charged $90 for a triangle. Got it. Your dad sat on a table for 22 years, and it just sold for $5,000. See? And honestly, the money is already spent on a plasma cutter. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like we're one market in. I mean, what happens when if the next three markets bring in another 600 a piece or more?
Then we pay the bills.
And we pay the bills, right? Yeah. That's why I wanted to do it so much more. I know you were scared, and I know we need time to restock, but yeah.
Yeah.
But not that much time. Like, could we hustle this week and make 20 things that already sold? Absolutely. Like, you made most of those earrings in 2 days.
A little bit longer.
Anyway.
But yeah. Could we hustle and do it faster? Sure. Do I still want to make sure that the quality is there? Yes.
Well, it's not, yeah, but the quality is going to get there with your experience too, right? If you make 30 earrings, you know, your first 30 earrings are going to look like shit in comparison to your last 30 earrings.
I think not. All of my earrings look fucking amazing.
Yeah. Well, the first pens I ever made look like shit in comparison to the pens I make now. I don't even want to give away the first pens that I made, and unfortunately, I did give away the first pens I made.
I have one.
Yeah, the pens that I had, I still have some pens from my earlier days, and I don't even want to give them away as like stream giveaways. I think they look bad. It's not a belief. Oh my god, you guys took all that all wrong.
It's not what
Did you really take it negatively?
What?
Like when I said that your first ones look like crap, or your first ones are gonna look like crap in comparison to the last ones you ever make?
I know you well enough to understand that that's not what you were saying.
I think the things that I made, the first things I ever make, look like crap in comparison to the ones that I'll make later in life.
Don't rush me. That's right. I get what he was saying about practice. Every time you make something over and over and over again, you improve on your skill to do it. You improve on how it looks. You improve on how you're changing it to look better. So I get it from that perspective, and I think that's what you meant by it. Like, it's going to look better because you're going to on it.
Exactly, Pop, right? You can charge for learning time, you know, and understand that initially you're going to make a lot less,
So
but that eventually you need to make a certain hourly.
just like for the last 12 years, I've done hair.
Mm-hmm.
First year, everybody was the fucking guinea pig. Everybody was a guinea pig. Every haircut was horrible. I felt so bad. A lot of times I'd be like, God, that is bad. I hope she does not go home and blow dry that again. But now, yeah, I was charging for haircuts like quite a bit too. Was very good at it. Booked all the time. Booked like 6 to 8 months out. Like just yeah. Like there's a big difference from. And I had clients calling during the pandemic. Will you please come to my house because I really need a haircut.
Yep.
I had a client at the last event that we did. Amber, when are you gonna go back to doing hair? I'm not. This is what I'm doing. And she's like, well, that sucks. If you change your mind, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yep.
Like, just, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I hate ads. Do I have midstream ads? Ugh.
Sorry if they're there.
I thought I've turned down ads as far as I possibly can. So
sorry if you missed all those profound thoughts.
yeah. That's a cool thing. Like that I think you nailed it, TSA. I've never listened to Jung, so but he says that the fool is the precursor to the savior. You have to be a fool to try something new, but if you don't try something new, you won't ever develop.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate that tape eating commercial. Ugh. The worst one. I mean, I see that for pre-roll every time. I see that one for pre-roll every time.
I want to just subscribe to everybody. I hate all the commercials. They're so loud.
That's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to
volume is so
I
loud.
just want to subscribe to everybody. That's what they want.
I know, but it's just so bad.
Honestly, if they had a monthly, so if they had the YouTube thing, right? If they had Twitch Premium or whatever to get rid of ads, or do they? I think they do. Do they have like a Twitch Nitro thing? Am I thinking wrong? Is there a Twitch thing that gets rid of ads? Should I be buying that instead? But then it doesn't actually go to any streamer support. That's literally just to get rid of ads. Oh. There's literature to back this up. When asked later in life, most people are saddened more by the risks they never took and not by the mistakes they made along the way, right?
Oh, there's so many things there with all that. Fear is your worst enemy, and figure out what you don't try. And
yeah,
there's so many great proverbs or whatever you want to call them.
Concepts.
Yeah.
Right. Truths.
Who
cares if you make a bad leaf? Go make it, and then you can try it iterate it and get better.
Yeah.
Is that what it was, Kat? It used to be that Prime got rid of ads. I remember that, right? But that's been years. I didn't remember if there was like a subscription service now.
Yep.
That you could,
I don't know.
like for YouTube Premium. Oh my god. If you guys don't have YouTube Premium, do it, first of all. And then if you say you can't afford it, DM me in what do you call it? In Discord, and I'll tell you a way that you can get it for
less.
A lot less.
Way less.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Twitch Prime is just a free sub now. I don't get banner ads. I get full screen ads. You don't need YouTube Premium. You have an ad blocker. See, I have an ad blocker too, and it doesn't get rid of it. So I don't know. I must. Cat's also in the UK.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Ireland. In the Ireland, Cat, is that where it is, right? You're in Ireland.
I really want to go to Ireland someday. Me.
You will die on the no YouTube Premium hill. They advertise too much.
Yeah.
I have a not as good ad blocker. All right, fine. I use
Well, yeah,
UOrigin.
Adblock.
I don't know. Maybe I've been paying for. I don't know. Whatever. I use UOrigin. Does that work on the phone too?
Ah, great if it does.
I mean, I'm okay. See, here's the thing. I would rather pay for services than be advertised to, and so therefore I agree with the subscription model for that. And not on the phone because YouTube has its own app on the phone, right?
I do love that. That for I
Yeah.
hate commercials.
Yep.
Hate it.
And just put a pie hole on your network. I looked into that before. I never went forward with it, but maybe I should do it now. Does that improve or like do you actually have one of those set up, TSA? I'm curious if that improves or decreases like the quality of your bandwidth. File is great unless you play certain games which identify it as a cheat engine. No kidding.
Oh, sweaters take me forever to make. I prefer knitting like over crochet, and I am just not very good at it. Maybe a baby one. My brother is having a baby, and I'm praying that they have a little girl because cotton candy. How cute would that be? A little baby cardigan.
Yeah.
My sister has two boys, and we have a boy, so I'm really hoping we have a cute little girl in the family. I mean, she doesn't have to be cute, just a little girl. Just so we can make all the cute clothes, because even like sewing patterns, there's so many cute ones for girls and not for boys. I think I made my nephew pajamas a couple times, sweaters, but like sewn sweaters, not. Oh, I made both of them a knit sweater too, but no.
On something to do.
Shut up! You
I
just
did.
you stood around and
Helped you?
yeah, navigated the twitching.
Stream? Yes.
There we go. That
Was your cameraman for
Yeah.
a good portion of the stream?
I was your wingman to have an activity happening today in
That's right.
crafting instead of just going to chat.
What's that?
I said I'm your wingman to do this so that we don't have to just go and chat.
Right. And just chatting, you mean?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
exactly.
talking about? There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Here
true.
we go.
She just wants to harvest more troll hair. Something
I
like
do.
that.
Do want to harvest more troll hair. Yes, I would like to make a great and fun sweater.
So many sewing patterns are traditionally feminine clothes. Constantly hunting for things I can actually make myself.
It's hard.
Or, sorry, make myself, I think.
It's hard that they're not all very tailored. And you know what? Ellie and Mac is one that I follow online. Ellie and Mac does a lot of tailored stuff that's more feminine, but also they have a really good selection of like boxy and not super cut stuff too. And all their stuff's super easy to do with very simple stitching, not a lot of structure, which is really nice. You can use a lot of knit fabrics and things. Like I made a tank top like this one in an hour. Not this color. I mean, a black one. Super easy. Not super tapered. Not super fitted. So there's lots of good stuff out there you can. Oh, and the other thing is that they're all PDFs, so you can out at home. And then, or if you have what's a projector, right? That's what I wanted to get, so I'm not wasting too much paper. Every time I print a pattern, Matt's like, there's another tree.
60-page pattern.
They are a lot of patterns, and I'm cutting them out at a little bit bigger of a size, so there's a lot of paper waste.
And it's not wasted per se.
Well, kind of, because I gotta cut it out and recycle it. I guess I do recycle it.
Right.
But
It's not about the paper wasting. It's
just that
Yeah,
projector is better.
Is it?
I think so.
We looked. I mean, so we kind of looked at it.
I haven't tried
and-
it yet. I can say it's better. I don't know for sure.
Right. So
I think in my brain that it would be easier. However, once you have it mounted and you're trying to figure out the place, it very well may be a bigger pain in the ass. What it comes down to.
right. I think you need the stationary table. Let her make me. I have I don't know, pink. I have salmon. Does salmon count?
Clothes.
Yeah, pink clothes. Whatever. I'm not against pink.
He's not.
So
He's got a lavender work shirt too.
yeah, I have purple shirts.
Salmon.
Salmon. I had pink before, and
You had
one
a
of my
pink polo?
I did have a pink polo.
Yeah, you had a pink polo.
Yeah. I'm not like a
It's just-
guy's guy.
Always
Like,
see him in black.
well, you
He
see
does
me in,
have other colors.
you see
doesn't
me
wear
in
the
black
good
because I'm
shirt.
a heavy set dude who doesn't like to, you
Oh,
know,
that's true. Self-conscious people.
who still broadcasts himself on the interwebs.
Yeah, that was a shock. I was surprised. You're like, I think I'm in a stream, and I'm like, okay, left field. Cool,
Yeah.
good.
So not all of us have the Neanderthal physique that TSA has. I don't look like a heavyset dude. Well, I'm a heavyset dude. Favorable angle, TSA. Coming here. And black for a purpose. So,
Conversation. Turn.
it's not a negative thing. Like, I'm not trying to be negative about it. It's the truth. Like, I'm openly saying, I wear black t-shirts the majority of the time because,
Yeah,
you know,
I like to make my own clothes because, like,
they're fitted.
Deep Sea was saying it's hard to find stuff that isn't super tailored. And since I had surgery in January, I've put on more weight and it all collected right belly. And that's a really hard spot to not have it when it's tailored, you know. It just all is right there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being truthful. Putting myself out there.
Talking.
You can't talk.
Fun.
You-
Pulling some of the.
I can't talk and spin.
I can't talk, read, and spin. There's too many steps for me.
You gotta, practice makes perfect.
No.
No, practice makes permanent.
Practice makes permanence.
Right, practice makes permanent.
Muscle memory. Oh! Ew! Party foul!
Those. Sort of junk. Let's see. You bet I'm a strong guy, I'm a bigger guy, I'm taller, and I'm built bigger. A Weber grill. Well, TSA, I don't want to break toss or anything, so I don't think I'm allowed to remove.
What crafts do you do deep? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of streamers.
Deep Sea doesn't stream.
She does. Okay. There we go. What crafts do you do?
Shan is built for hugging. Thorns confirm?
True. Hugging and snuggling. The big teddy bear.
Thorns confirmed.
Big teddy bear. It's so crochet the works. Yeah. You know, if I had realized much earlier how not physically involved all these things are. I may have chosen other hobbies or tried to choose other hobbies that were more physically involved. But I agree, sewing is not super taxing there with the pedal or knitting. I mean, it's tough on hands and like small movements, but not the rest of it.
That's good. I'm glad I didn't try to make pens because I never would have found my freaking barrel trimmers over here.
Don't rip my face off.
No, okay. They can run faster uphill than downhill. Newton is still scared of that one.
Polar bears? True. Swimming? Kind of. You don't really like to swim. Bear.
No. When I see claw marks in a tree 9 feet in the air, I get scared. Yeah. Versus the hammer, which is statistically more likely to hurt you.
Yeah.
I get it. Makes total sense. Let's brush around.
Okay.
Fine.
True.
Polar bears are so shaped. Oh, for swimming?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're like... whoosh.
They have webbed feet.
True as well. Well, this is what I was talking about earlier. Luke, I put it up already?
Oh yeah, okay.
In order. It's
Well,
already-
that's good. I didn't really like that Velcro, so
I don't have to guess.
perfect. It was really crappy Velcro, so I'm glad that it sticks to it. Nice.
Hybrid vigor in bear. Wait. Some science that shows that brown bears and polar bears have been and are breeding.
Together? That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I mean, I think that they could. There's lions, tigers have bred together.
Bear boa constrictors. Are we gonna get the Bears beats Battlestar Galactica quote going? Bears beats. Bingo. Yeah, I'll just turn the big. Overused quote. Oh. Sorry to disappoint.
Good hold and
A lot of The Office is overused at this point.
that's what she said.
That was around way before The Office. But The Office over it.
I know. Everything was that's what she said.
By the time The Office was using it, that was already overused. Which is why it was funny. That's why Michael Scott using That's What She Said was funny, is because it was already way past its prime.
The UK one is funnier.
I never watched. Should we watch the UK one? Did you even
Probably.
watch
I love so many shows that are not US
Did you watch
in
the US
origin.
one, or did you watch parts of the US one?
I just watched parts of it. I don't
You didn't like it?
know.
Yeah.
It's not my jam. There's a lot of other UK based shows that I really
A
like.
hybrid bear, 8 feet tall, claws as long as my face, dressed in floral print. Dressed in floral print.
Oh, yes.
Dog's annoying you? Okay. So
Okay.
you let her out and then that happened? Was already out and
Yeah.
couldn't do it in our
And
room?
then she running down the hall.
Oh, she was doing her crazy senile thing.
And started.
So can you clean it up if it's on your floor? Come
I love having pets.
Yep.
I hate airing.
Let's not get any more.
Yeah.
How it goes.
This is why we aren't.
Right.
Yep, no more pets.
The equivalent of living under a rock.
I know. Anybody want bunnies?
Yeah, anybody want bunnies? Free home. Free to a new home.
They're very friendly, very loving.
Not to each other.
Just not to each other. They will try to murder each other. They would love it if there was they're girl bunnies, they're does. They would love a buck. One is a mini Rex. The other one is a New Zealand. They are not pedigreed. There's a food shortage.
Keep them.
I
busy,
am
food
not
shortage.
eating my pets. I cannot. Also, I don't know if you know this, but we're mostly plant-based, so...
They know.
Okay. So I'm not eating bunnies. Although bunny is good, I have had it before. Bunny and squirrel are very tasty. If cooked properly. Bunnies are so cute. I love my bunnies, but they're a lot of work. They're so much work. Yep. Our bunnies like to be scratched, like, on their ears, and I had no idea bunnies make so many noises. Our one grunts craziest noises. The other one, like, if you scratch one part of her head and, like, underneath her, like, face, she, like, almost purrs. She, like, chatters her teeth together and she, like, purrs. Weirdest thing. I didn't know bunnies. Kind of crazy.
Well, I think
Done?
I think I'm about done.
Cameraman fittings.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours. It's late,
Wow.
and I have work in the morning. You too? That's right. Got stuff to make.
I'm built.
Inventory to build.
Sorry. Gotta work on making.
Your earring. Oh God, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even justifying that at all. At all. At all.
I'm kidding. They're not crappy. I sold a lot of them,
That's
so
right.
they're beautiful.
That's right.
We're done. We're done. I'm done. Any
All right.
questions?
Anybody have anything they want to say to Thorns before we head out for the evening? And go to bed. Your brother raises bunnies?
Oh man.
He says this is cool. He didn't know how e-spinning works, so thanks for teaching him.
There you go.
Alright, everybody, thanks for hanging out and chatting a lot. You guys are awesome. I think we're gonna go raid a leather worker. Let me double check to make sure that he's still on. I left my phone in the house. But it was just over. Why we lagged out for a little bit there.
I didn't know. I could barely keep up with the chat.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna head over to Peeper49. He is doing leatherworking. I think he's on a food break at the moment, but you know, we will head that way anyway. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. You guys made Thorns. I don't know.
Be productive.
Chat was very, very active, so I appreciate that.
That's
it
what
makes...
I do.
Everybody likes. Apparently, she should stream instead of me. It should just be her channel, and you guys would show up more.
Technical difficulties always.
I kid.
I cannot.
I kid.
No.
But no, thank you so much.
You're the one.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for listening to us ramble
night.
about, our market and whatnot. And we'll be back on Friday. We don't have any I'll be
You
back
will
on
be
Friday.
back on Friday.
Fine. I will be back on Friday. I don't know what I'll be making. Actually, tomorrow. Wait, scratch all of that.
No,
I will be back
tomorrow.
tomorrow on
Announcing.
Owen's stream,
All the
7 p.m. Eastern Time, is the Craftsman's Guild review stream for the challenge that we just did, where we have half of this freaking channel and anybody who happens to be lurking that
So we
probably
can see
entered into it.
everybody's amazing
So we get to
art pieces.
what she said, and I get to mock all of you. That's right. Get ready. Get ready.
Mocking.
So I will see you tomorrow and then on Friday. But take care of yourselves.
Good night.
It went.
I am in my house shoes.
That's fine.